guys, I'm Diane and this is Narrow Dreams. So you might wonder what the title of the video's about. As you will know if you've watched any of these videos, we live in a marina, and it has been said on various Facebook groups and things like that that, you know, if you live in a marina you're not proper boaters. So I thought I'd do a video just about what it's like to live on a marina, basically. And yet we haven't been out as much as we would like because Neil is still working, and Sam lives with us as well and he's still working, so it's not that easy. We can only get out when they can book holidays. But I thought, you know, I'll just see how far we've been. We've owned the boat for nearly 2 years, and it's nothing to what a lot of continuous cruisers have done and stuff, but we've done over the last nearly 2 years, we've done about 360 miles, 104 locks, something like that. So, you know, we've not done a massive amount, but we've done a fair bit of boating. But for us, this lifestyle is perfect, really. It's just what we need at this time, and at some point, yeah, we probably will go continuous cruising, or we'll keep a base here and we'll go off for the summer once Neil's no longer working. But at the minute it's working for us, so I'll show you around, show you what we like about living here, show you why it works for us, and then after I've shown you around the marina, I'll just say what I think the pros and cons of living on a marina are. If you've got any opinions, if you are thinking of doing this and you've got any questions, please do just drop them down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So when I come out of my front door, this is my view. That little plastic box there is our little shed. We can add more if we want. Obviously we're on the canal side, which I love, because you can just look out and see across the water. That path that you can see running down there just runs down the side of all the garden moorings, so what you can see now is our bit of garden. It's not as tidy as we'd like because Neil's been concentrating on painting the boat. Plus, you know, when it first started getting to gardening weather, all the garden centres were shut, so we couldn't actually get anything. So it's really handy being here. Obviously we can tie up at the side. This is the electricity box. It sort of covers a few boats, but it's right next to ours, so it's really handy. Occasionally it might trip out, but it's really easy to sort. And then the water tap is there. It's not just for our use, a few different boats use it, but it's just really handily placed for us because it's right outside our boat. So that path that you saw down there goes to about 9 or 10 others. This one goes past the 4 garden moorings in front of us. This one here actually is for sale at the minute, and that is one of the ways that you can get a garden mooring, because whoever eventually buys this boat would be given the option of being able to take the mooring with it. Otherwise you have to sort of put your name down. It took us a year to get one, but apparently that's pretty good. It's taken some people a lot longer than that, so we were quite lucky really that somebody left, and we managed to get the garden mooring. As you can see, everybody has sheds and things to keep things in, gardening tools, bikes, things like that. Some people even have a freezer in there, which obviously not everyone has room for on their boat. So in the marina we've got a pump out tank. We don't need pump out, we've got a cassette toilet, but there's the small facilities block. It's got toilets, shower and a sluice room at the end. Only small facilities, but you know, most of us just use the facilities on our boat anyway, so it's not a problem. And just over there you can see a diesel tank as well. So this is one of the other types of moorings. We've been on all three while we've been here. We started on one of these, which just, they've got half length pontoons, and we were here when we first came round the other side, and it's fine. But we prefer it on the edge. This also is an area where you can take your boat off. This is a slipway where they pull them out if you need it blacking or whatever, and some people just pull them out there to renovate them and stuff like that, and you know, even live on them while that's happening. This is the small office block. It's manned, normally it's manned 4 days a week. Currently it varies because of the situation, but as you can see, there's a lot of boats in at the minute. It's normally much emptier than this at this time of year, but obviously because of the current situation. And this is the third type of mooring. It's an inline mooring, but not a garden mooring, so that Marina cut all the grass here. And when we went out of the basin, we came onto one of these moorings, and then we were lucky enough to get the garden mooring. So, you know, there are several options of mooring at our marina. They vary in price, obviously, the cheapest being in the basin and the most expensive being on the garden moorings, but that makes sense really. And then we've got facilities for our rubbish, so this is just the general waste, and there's lots of recycling bins and boxes and things. They're all emptied once a week, and they never get too full to have room to put your rubbish in. Sorry about the noise, there is a train going past. That doesn't bother me, I love trains anyway, so that's great. But yeah, that's the sort of facilities in the marina. So that was just a quick look around the marina. It's very small, few facilities, but we love it here. It's really friendly. Everybody is willing to help you, especially on the garden moorings here. We've got people going past all day, so even during lockdown it's been lovely because you can just chat to the neighbours as they go past, and you know, it's not really felt that different. So for us, the cons of living here are, you know, that we have got a permanent base. With having the shed, we can store sort of a few little things that maybe we wouldn't have room for on the boat. We've got somewhere we can sit out anytime it's nice enough, and it's handy both for where Neil works and for where Sam works. I suppose if there's any cons, it's obviously the fact you might not always get to cruise as far as you would like, or as long as you'd like, and when you do cruise, you're going over the same ground, if you like, because you can't go that far and back if you've only got a week or a fortnight or whatever. But obviously that's our choice of lifestyle, not the marina's fault. Another con obviously would be cost, but it's like anything else, you know, you have to do what fits your lifestyle, and at the minute this fits ours, and we're quite happy with it. So as I said earlier, if you've got any questions about marina living or boat life in general, or if you've got any experiences that you'd like to share, I'd love to read them in the comments, and obviously I'll answer everyone that there is. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. It would be great if you could subscribe. I'm very close to the magic 1,000 subscribers now, so it would be brilliant if I could reach that. And if you want to get notifications of when there's a new video, if you click the bell icon, that'll do that for you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.